Hi, everybody. Welcome to Cover the Spread for Friday, October 10th, 2025. Hey, if you're new to Cover the Spread, welcome aboard. Glad you're here joining us as we head into the weekend of sports action. We got ourselves one MLB playoff game to look at, and then a couple on the college slate here for Friday night's action. Looking forward to kicking off the weekend, trying to get us a winner. So, hey, make sure you subscribe. Give us a thumbs up as well. And, hey, let us know your favorite play on this TGIF Friday evening as we head into the weekend. But let's do what we always do. We'll get to the cappers, see how they're rolling along, and how excited they are for the weekend slate. And then we'll get right to Friday's action. I don't know where to Alessandro. How are you doing here, buddy?
Pretty good. We got a big weekend ahead of us. Ready to make some money, that's for sure.
Definitely looking forward to the slate. We got some big games on the card as well, coming forward in some future covered spreads. So definitely make sure you tune into the weekend section as well. More college football on Saturday, more NFL on Sunday. So definitely be sure to tune in. And on over to Ninos. How are you doing here, buddy?
Yeah, well, we just joked about how I jinxed my Dodgers talking them up in the last intro, so I'll try to stay away from that, although I just brought them up again. Here we go. Anyways, so no baseball talk, although we will have a baseball pick for everyone here. Unfortunately, yes, more baseball than we wanted on Thursday, but interesting matchup here on Friday for everyone as well, so let's get to it.
Definitely. Let's get to it. Without further ado, we got the Tigers into Seattle to take on the Mariners. This is Ninos' games. He's going to get us going. What do you like?
All right, so we got Tariq Skubal getting the start for the Tigers, going up against George Kirby and the Mariners here. And definitely got to give the edge to Detroit here on the mound early, at least. Now, their bullpens, if we look at the bullpens, the Mariners' bullpen has been the slightly better one during the regular season, but in the postseason, it has been the Tigers' bullpen that has been slightly better. Now, that is a small sample size, but the pick I wanted to look at on this side was to leave these bullpens out of the equation anyway and just back Skubal here in the first five with Detroit, but came a little bit pricier than I was hoping for. So I'll be looking at this total, which, again, if you're expecting Skubal to come out here and pitch a gem, I think even if he does that, we still sitting at 5.5. I think it's just way too low here. Kirby did not have his best season. The Tigers are hitting him pretty well. They got 29 hits and 99 at bats off Kirby, hitting almost 300 against him. And I think we get over this number here at 5.5. Again, I just think it's too low. So whether it's early against these starters, even if, again, Skubal has his best start, I think we can get over this total just facing these bullpens. So, yes, we have seen two of these matchups go under the total. Here we've seen two of them end up at 3-2. The last meeting did go was a higher scoring one, and again, I just don't think Kirby can keep this one under the 5.5 here. So I'll go over this total.
Heading on over to Alessandro. What do you like here in this MLB game?
So we're actually going to go to a prop here. Just the matchup just stares out to me here. Kerry Carpenter will take the hits, runs, RBI over 1.5 at plus 130. So you get plus price on this. But he's 5 for 11 versus George Kirby here with 5 home runs. So 455 batting average. He has a lot of success off Kirby. Kirby's probably going to walk him at this point. I don't know if he wants to give a 6th bomb up here to this guy. And him just being on base, there's a run right there. Somebody will bring him in. And eventually once Kirby gets pulled out, I think also Carpenter can get us a hit or RBI there. So I like that actually a lot. A little bit of value there to get plus 132. So we'll go to Kerry Carpenter over 1.5 hits, runs, or RBIs.
Hey, from here in this one, you know what? I think you got I think Seattle's in trouble here in this matchup. Kirby, he's not been the greatest for Seattle. I assume they're missing Wu for sure. Rather have him rolling here for Seattle, but hey, you got to put Kirby in there. And what he's been doing, is not equal to what Skubal's been doing. Kirby's got that over 3 ERA at home. He did have he went 5 innings in a playoff game, gave up 6 hits, a couple earned runs, a walk and a home run. So he can definitely be had, Kirby. And then, as Al alluded to, that bullpen of Seattle getting rocked. He got rocked last time out in the playoffs. It's sporting a 6 ERA. So I think Skubal will get plenty of run support in this one. Seattle, you bet against them on a run line after their bullpen got rocked for 5 runs or more, like it did in that last one. They're 1-9 on the season. So I'll take the Tigers here on the run line to punch their ticket and head on to the AL Championship Series to face the Blue Jays. I don't know when it starts, so otherwise I would tell you when it kicks off. I'm not sure when they kick off the AL CS, but hey, that's what I'm hoping to see. The Red Hot Blue Jays take on the winner of this one. So go Tigers. Hey, that wraps up the first game we got on the slate. Let's head on over to game number 2.
Looks like that's scheduled for Sunday, October 12th. So,
Sunday.
Game 1. Yeah.
Sunday. We'll kick it off. So not much turnaround, right into it. No waiting.
Definitely a
right
nice rest advantage
kickoff.
for the Blue Jays. Yeah.
Definitely heading to the ALCS there. Blue Jays with a little bit of rest advantage for sure. As long as they didn't party too hard, because I know they were doing a little bit of that on Thursday night. So, hey, let's head on over to the college slate we got for you. We got USF taking on North Texas. Should be a good one. USF 4-1 coming into this one. North Texas 5-0. Should be a good game on a Friday night. Head on over to Alessandro to get us going. What do you like?
They're expecting a lot of offense in this one. Total there is 66. I was looking that way because, both of these offenses, they can put up some points here. But I think we're just going to go with South Florida here on the money line. I just think they're the slightly better team, a slightly better resume here. The Boise State win, obviously, and then what they did to Florida. It doesn't really compare, or what North Texas has done doesn't really compare to what South Florida's done. The overtime win versus Army and Western Michigan to still be undefeated here. That is nice, but I think South Florida would have wiped the floor with those two teams here. And then just to give you guys some numbers, red zone, that's a big thing here in the red zone because North Texas 107th in the nation in red zone defense. I see Byron Brown using his legs to get in the end zone. They're getting 7 points, and then North Texas here is probably going to be getting 3 points. Their quarterback, 11 touchdowns, 0 interceptions this year. The kids put up some numbers here as a freshman. I just think it's too big of a spot for North Texas. I think South Florida's looking to continue their run. They're here in the top 25 now, and we're going to go with South Florida here on the money line, minus 115.
Heading on over to Ninos. What do you like here in this matchup?
Yeah, I wanted to look at South Florida there early, but with the hook, obviously either first quarter or first half. Now that hook is long gone. Seeing pick'ems across the board there, first quarter, first half, and full game. So yeah, definitely some money coming back here on USF. But I will look at this total that Alessandro kind of mentioned early on. Now it is a really high total, so I can't blame him for trying to look at the side rather than trying to beat this number. But I think we do see a shootout here, as you mentioned. Good quarterbacks going at it. We got definitely teams that are more better offensively than on the defensive end, and I think they both get it going here. Just again, not crazy about the number, but I'm not betting this one under, that's for sure. So I'll go over the total in this one, 66.5.
And for me, as you said, everybody, some money's coming in on USF in that first half, right? So pick them. It was a -1 North Texas in that first half, but that's been bought up with good reason. I think USF comes into this one and dominates right from start to finish and has himself a lead heading into the locker room. So I like USF. First half, I think they come into this one. Nothing like trying to beat a dual threat quarterback that can run, and he's really good at using his legs. As you said, Brown could definitely get out and run, and he can also throw the ball as well. So it's tough to defend that dual threat. I don't think that North Texas QB can get out and run. His running ability is only averaging about 3 yards a rush when he does run. So I think that USF able to make North Texas a little bit one-dimensional in this game, and which enhances your defense a little bit. So give me USF first half. I think they dominate the game, though. Hey, that wraps up the first college game on the slate. Let's head on over to the late night game we're looking at here, and we got Rutgers up on the board heading into Washington to take on Washington here in this matchup. I see 10.5 Washington laying at home. Washington 4-1 in the year. Rutgers 3-2 on the year. Rutgers, this will be their second road game. They covered in that first matchup out on the road here in this one against Washington. And you know what? I like him here. I think it's just too many points. Look at what the weather's going to be like. It's going to be a rainy night here, most likely here on a Friday. Not so windy, though, but it will be a little bit of rainy, a crosswind action going here. We know Rutgers, they love to run the ball and chew the clock. Keep it out of Washington's hands because that QB on Washington can definitely throw the ball. And that's how he's going to have to try to cover this number, and I don't think he does it. I think it's just too much of a little bit of disrespect on a Rutgers squad that is 3-2, but they can definitely play some solid defensive football here in this matchup and slow up this Washington offense. I think Rutgers plugs up the run, makes Washington have to throw the ball, and I think they make things a little bit tight there. Look at what this total is sitting at. Total is at totally missing the number on the total. 59 and a half. If I'm not mistaken. 59 and a half, right? So one of those higher totals. I'm kind of leaning in an under direction, but for me, I think there's just too many. And what's going to come down to they're expecting a shootout type game, and I don't think so. I think both defenses are pretty good here, and we get ourselves an under game, especially on a rainy night in Washington. So I'll take Rutgers. Give me the 10.5. Give me the Road Dog on a Friday night. Head on over to Ninos to get it started. What do you like here?
Yeah, loving the 10.5. Now, I was also looking at this first half. I'm seeing 6.5s now. If this one somehow gets up to a full touchdown at 7, I would like that. But the number I'm liking right now is that first quarter. We're getting 3.5 points. So, hey, keep it within a field goal early. I think something they can do here. Expecting them to keep it close throughout. I don't think it's going to be just a backdoor cover after going down huge. I think they keep this one back and forth throughout and start by covering this field goal with the hook for us in the first quarter.
Head on over to Alessandro. What do you like here in this matchup?
I'm going to go to a prop here. A guy that I was focused on here, KJ Duff. Rutgers leading wide receiver here. This kid's 6'6", 220-something pounds. A big body that they could go to in the red zone as well. We're going to go to his touchdown prop at plus 175. I like that a lot. A little bit of value on that.
Definitely like that as well. Solid receiver there in that one. So, hey, what should be a good one here in this matchup? Definitely love Rutgers plus points. You know what? I'd even sprinkle a little on the money line. Big upset. Rutgers walks into Washington and leaves with the W here on Friday night. Hey, thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate everybody that tunes in to cover the spread. Let us know in the comment section below what you think about the 3 games we covered. Quick little recap before we head on out. First game we looked at, we got game 5, big game to see who goes into the ALCS. Tigers, Seattle. Ninos says grab the over 5.5. That's way too low for a game 5 there in Seattle. And we got Vegas Al's game, and he says take USF to beat North Texas. Handling their first loss there in that one. And then we got Rutgers taking on Washington. And I say take Rutgers, grab the 10.5, and if you want, sprinkle on that money line as well. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate all of you. Let's kickstart the weekend winning and do what we always do, and that is cover the spread.